Welcome back to the Enlightened Path, Cancer. I am Ayana Nicole, and this is your general reading for July 2019. Guys, I know it's been a minute. I have been super busy. You guys have been keeping me so busy with personal readings, and life is just busy. But I am going to jump back into the swing of things and start to give you guys more consistent readings. This is Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and also if you have Cancer with Venus, these messages may resonate. Remember, guys, it is a general reading. Take what applies. What doesn't, let it go. It's not for you. Don't force it, okay? If you're interested in booking a personal reading, all of my information is in the description box, and you can also check out the website at www.enlightenedpath.com. Cancer, let's get started, and let's see what the beginning of July looks like for you. Happy birthday, Cancer. Okay, so let's see. First card out, Queen of Swords. Some of you guys could definitely be dealing with an air sign. When the Queen of Swords pops out, we see Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini. This looks like a situation where recently in the past, someone could have been holding back. You could also be dealing with someone that's maybe stingy when it comes to material possessions. But with the Four of Pentacles, this is also a sign that someone could just be holding back when it comes to emotions, okay? You know, not speaking up, not sharing what's in their heart. Cancer, this could also be your energy as well. With the Queen of Swords at the center, look, she is the hardest queen in the deck, all right? The Queen of Swords has been through some things. So there's this kind of very brass energy that comes with her. It's kind of like, I'm going to tell you exactly what it is. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I'm going to be brutally honest. And that's just how she is. I feel like, Cancer, if this is your energy, what you need to understand is that you could be holding yourself back from better times. If this is not your energy and this sounds more like the person that you're dealing with, and guys, this could be a family member. It doesn't even have to be a love interest. What you have to understand is that this kind of energy is blocking moments of celebration. These moments that come with the Three of Cups. This kind of energy will kind of slow that progression down. The Three of Cups for me is also about reunions. So for some of you, this could also be, and it would be reunions with a past person. Six of Cups, right? That's that nostalgia, right? For some of you, this Queen of Swords could be an authority figure. Maybe you've got an authority figure at work, or even just someone that's very opinionated around you that's kind of putting roadblocks in your way or trying to talk you out of reaching back into the past, all right? But it feels like this energy is kind of stifling. And what's on the other side of that, if you can find a way to get over this energy or push through this kind of very harsh, because they make me feel like this person it's the stop. It's this block, this road bump that you've got to get over. If you can push through this, well, there is some good stuff on the other side of this. And it definitely feels like it's good stuff with someone from your past. We are seeing again that energy. Yeah, there's this energy of someone holding back. And Cancer, this could definitely be you. Guys, it's a general reading, so the energies can go vice versa. So if you're looking and you're saying, I didn't hold back, I know that you may be completely right. And for the cross watcher, it could definitely be you. But this energy of not being open, or this energy of being very tight with your emotions or even your resources, well, this kind of plays a factor as to why this has been kind of stalled. This reunion, this getting together, or even just you experiencing more happier and positive moments, right? This energy is kind of, it's the holdup. It's the holdup here. Some of you could have definitely been dealing with a karmic here, this energy from the past. They could be someone where things became very toxic. For others of you with this Devil card here, you could definitely be dealing with a Capricorn. I do see the King of Pentacles crowning, and the King of Pentacles is Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. It's earth energy, right? The King of Pentacles could also let me know that Cancer, this is where you're focused. And this could be, if it is you that's coming through with this kind of energy that's very kind of standoffish, because that's what it feels like. Guys, it almost just feels, this energy feels like no one can get close. There's definitely kind of like a wall up. So Cancer, if this is you, you're kind of like cutting yourself off. And this is kind of just focusing on finances, on career, on self, on building material wealth, obtaining material possessions. This is just working on your own stability and just kind of having like those blinders and not wanting to be distracted. Not even not wanting to. This feels like not allowing yourself to be distracted. But as we move into July, I feel like you go into this space where you're doing a lot of thinking. We do have the Hermit's energy, which is Virgo. And this seems like what's coming towards you. And this feels like everything, if you've spent June kind of blocking out any emotions or thoughts that could trigger emotions, Cancer, I feel like the first part of July, it kind of like comes crashing in on you, where all of these things that you didn't want to think about, or all of these things that you didn't want to feel, it's going to be hitting you. It's almost like that wall gets shut down, and all of a sudden you have this flood of thoughts that create emotions. And with the Hermit's energy, it's kind of like you're going to be sorting through all of these things, trying to find solutions, but not just trying to find solutions. Guys, it's almost like you're analyzing what it is you're feeling and what it is you're thinking, and trying to get to the root of it. So this is, this is the way to expansion for you in July. With the magnifying glass, kind of taking a deeper look at what it is that you haven't wanted to examine or further look at, peer into at all in June. And for some of you, this has been going on since April, because I feel like this has been a lot of effort in just kind of staying away from emotions, because I get this kind of like, no. It's like I'm in my box. I know what I'm doing. I don't want to be bothered by any of that could trigger anything that triggers anything in you. I feel like this has just been kind of, you've just kind of built this kind of fence, right? Well, in July, I think that fence starts to come down, and you're definitely starting to feel some things. I am seeing communication here, and this is in your self spot, the 8 of Wands. So I feel like you're going to be reaching out once you go through this moment where these thoughts start to flood in and trigger these emotions. I feel like this is going to be leading you to pick up the phone or send that message or send out that email to initiate some sort of contact. And this would be contact at which you have made yourself intentionally not have. I don't feel like this is contact that you've been ignoring. It's just kind of been like, I don't want to have that discussion. I don't want to open the door for that discussion. I don't want to feel those things that discussion may bring on. So I am just going to stay busy and focus on career, on finances, and focus on myself. I feel like July is not going to let you do that. So let's take a look at this Hermit energy, because this is what's coming towards you. What is it that's going to be swimming around in your mind that's got you like just thinking? I feel like whatever this is, it's like I've been not wanting to think about this, and now all of a sudden I can't stop thinking about it. It's almost like it was triggered. Okay. So it's been, this is something that you've been, again, putting off. With the 7 of Pentacles, the 7 of Pentacles is about waiting. Either this is something that you've been waiting to kind of sort through. I hear procrastination. If you've been waiting to sort through it, you've been really procrastinating. For others of you, you could really be in your head if you're waiting to hear from someone else. Okay. I feel like for those of you where you're waiting to hear from someone else because you have decided to not make the first move in July, especially if you've been waiting since like April, July could find you going kind of crazy. Like really trying to figure out why this person hasn't reached out. I definitely feel like either one of those two scenarios, guys, this is what's going to be driving you to initiate this communication. Some of you could definitely be dealing with, again, earth energy. I do have Taurus here. There's some communication here. This feels like a situation where, Cancer, either you haven't been offering your cup or this person hasn't been offering to you. It doesn't feel very balanced. It's almost like this feeling of either this person wanted something from you and you weren't ready to reciprocate, and that could have created some change, or you wanted something from this person on an emotional level, on an intimate level, and they weren't ready to give to you. With the King of Cups here, guys, he's in reverse. So this feels like, it feels like loss. It feels like someone not coming through with an offer or some sort of proposal, holding back. And again, Cancer, this could be your energy or this could be the cross watcher. Guys, you have to be honest with yourself and figure that part out for yourself. It's a general reading. I feel like the person that you're reaching out to, wow. Hierophant. So yeah, some of you could definitely be dealing with a Taurus, or you're dealing with someone that's very, very traditional, okay? Because this makes me feel this is the person that is about traditions. They're the marrying type. For some of you that doesn't work for you. With the Hierophant, they could also be someone that has spiritual knowledge. You know, the Hierophant, if you take a look, he's very, very close to God, close to the universe. There is some spiritual knowledge that this one has. They're great. They're a great person to give advice. You see, they have the keys. They literally have the keys to how this is done. There's something very, very knowledgeable about this person, as well as very, very traditional, okay? They could also belong to maybe even a religious organization, or work very heavily in maybe the church or esoteric studies. I want to get one more clarifier for this person. Queen of Pentacles. So once again, this is earth energy. When you see the Queen of Pentacles, look, Queen of Pentacles for me is always Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, when I'm looking at it from an astrological standpoint, right? But outside of that, the Queen of Pentacles is very nurturing. So you could be dealing with someone here that's a mom or a father, because sex in tarot is like, this doesn't mean that it's a woman, guys, right? So this person is very, very nurturing. Also, they're about their bag, all right? The Queen of Pentacles is right under the King of Pentacles, and this person is seeking financial stability. They're trying to build their wealth, build their security as well, right? And in the upright, this doesn't feel materialistic. It feels very knowledgeable. This could be someone that is investing in themselves or actually making investments. There's also something very luxurious about this person, whether it's their hair, their clothing, the jewelry that they wear, the car that they drive. There's some sort of wealth that exudes them. So people that do not know them absolutely look at them and say, this person is well off, or they have several streams of income. You know, kind of by looking at the Queen of Pentacles, that there's some success there. She wears it very, very, very well. Do you see Like her hair sparkles. Do you see the ring on her finger? Like this is just abundance, right? I feel like some of you are thinking about this, the time that you guys have had apart. Either you've gone away or this person has gone away. Maybe there's been a lot of travel. For others of you, you're hoping for a chance to relax, to recuperate, to rest. For whatever reason, King of Swords, but he's in reverse. For those of you that are hoping for a chance to relax, I feel like there's an authority figure that's kind of getting in the way of that. I feel like there's a need to take a break. For others of you where there's been a separation and someone has kind of isolated themselves, whether it's you or the other person, Cancer, I feel like this was because of something that was said. When the King of Swords is in reverse, this lets me know that there could have been some really, really harsh words spoken here. I feel like if these are words, communication that has caused this kind of rift between you and this person, I feel like you're going to be thinking about what was said. I feel like it came off very cold. It feels very, very cold. But the good thing is, final outcome is the Star. So the Star is Aquarius energy. But more than anything, the Star is about healing. It's about balancing your energies. The Star is very much like temperance for me in the way that we're looking at alchemy when we look at balancing not only the thoughts in our head, but the emotions that are running through us. Really, really finding some harmony within ourselves so that we can invite harmony into our reality. The Star is also wish fulfillment. So this is about getting what you want as well. One of the things that you have to know, Cancer, is in order for you to manifest, in order for you to manifest, you need to have those energies balanced. We have the Page of Pentacles here, and the Page of Pentacles is always the start for me. It's the start of something stable, all right? It's just the start, and it may move very, very slowly, but I feel like, Cancer, maybe you need for things to move very slowly. For others of you, this is an indication that whatever you have been working to succeed in, you may start to see some foundation finally being laid. Like this feels like finally we're getting somewhere, okay? We're taking a few steps forward when we've been standing still for so long. For like the last 3 or 4 months, we're finally moving. There's something being established here. I'm going to get one more for the Star before we close out, Cancer. The World in reverse. So when the World in reverse is here, it lets me know that there's a cycle that still needs to be closed out. There's some sort of completion that needs to occur. For others of you, this is definitely going to be what you thought was finished is not finished. And I feel like I'm saying that to someone and someone is smiling. What you thought was completely over and completely done, that's not so, okay? Yeah, I feel like that just made someone really, really happy. It's almost like what you thought was lost, it wasn't lost. It was just not meant for you to have your hands on in the previous few months. But now I feel like you're going to have some sort of progress here. For those of you where this is feeling more about work and finance, I'm seeing progress, okay? Working towards stability and starting to really see these first couple of weeks in July, some sort of progress. For those of you where this is definitely that romantic relationship, or it doesn't even have to be romantic. What we know is this is a relationship from someone from your past. This doesn't feel like new energy because you do have the 6 of Cups here. What you thought was lost is not lost, okay? So, Cancer, these are all the messages that I have for you. I want you guys to take July, be very easy on yourself, okay? I feel like for those of you that have boxed yourself in, it's taken a lot of energy for you to stay boxed in. And I feel like July, because the sun is now in your sign, July is going to be a month where you're going to be forced to release and relax and finally move in areas where you've been kind of stagnant intentionally. And for some of you guys, that change can be kind of uprooting, okay? So be easy on yourself as these energies move, all right? As these changes occur, as these thoughts that you've been holding at bay and these emotions that you've been holding at bay start to flood in. Be very gentle with yourself and kind of ride the wave as best as you can. Do not fight against the current. I feel like you will exhaust yourself. Let the change happen because these changes feel necessary for progress, okay? And with that, Cancer, this is your reading. If you would like a personal reading, you know where to find me. All the information is in the description box. And if you have questions, feel free to email me. That information is also in the About Me section of my channel. Take care, Cancer, and I will see you very, very soon for your mid-month check-ins.